Howdy folks, welcome back to the channel. Well, here I've got the Fastgo Dice Target from Archery Supplies. I was looking for another target to shoot and sight my bow in, you know, just for things when you go to a hunting camp or something like that. You didn't want to carry something that was too big. Looked around and found this. There's a video that Archery Supplies did showing them unloading a container and stuff, and these were in it, and looked really good, but it didn't really have much more information on it. And I thought, well, I'm just going to bite the bullet and get one, and I'm glad I did. They are really good. They're actually quite lightweight. They move a little bit sometimes when you hit it hard with an arrow. Like if you were to hit it in the corner here, in the middle it's probably not going to move that much, but if you were to hit it in the corner here, then yeah, it'll cause it to spin or something. But once it's sort of flat on the ground, it doesn't move that much at all. It's made from, I think it's a layered foam on the inside, and it's like the same material as your foam mats come in, like your gym style foam mats. This is like a kid's archery target that they shoot into. It's some yoga blocks sandwiched in between those foam mats you can get. And I was shooting something similar to this, just a bigger version that everyone DIY makes, which is one of these. It's all smashed up now, as you can see, but yeah, this was getting a bit old and falling apart, so hence the reason why I wanted to go for something like this. Anyway, it's the same material as this, just a lot more dense. It probably weighs about, I don't know, 3 kilos or something like that. It's not very heavy at all. But yeah, the dimensions I think on their website says it's 35 centimeters by 35 centimeters sort of square. But what I found with this is if you shoot an arrow into it, this is a 70-pound bow. If you shoot an arrow into it and it's goes in far, it's really hard to get out, as you know. Like most people, when they shoot, you know, these, they'll put some arrow lube on or whatever, and it's really hard to get out. And I'll show you how hard it is as well. So yeah, just to give you some idea on the specs of the bow, it's a PSC Bow Magnus XS. It's an older one, 28 inches axle to axle. Set up for 70 pounds and 29-inch draw. I don't know how fast it's shooting. It's probably 260, 265 FPS, something like that. But I'll be shooting it today with just some old fill points as well. And for the first time, I think I'm going to shoot it with a broadhead as well to see how well it will handle a broadhead. Probably just a 2-blade I'll chuck into it, or an old 4-blade as well, and just see how well it goes. I've never had an arrow pass through all the way with this. I've only shot it a few times. I mean, this is where the arrows come out on this side here. 10 shots there, maybe. You know, there's a few more here, and that's about it. I haven't really shot it a huge amount, but I know that when you shoot it and it goes in, it's a pain to get out. But I'm also going to have a look at some old school methods that people talk about, putting soap on the arrow. Is it easy to get out of there? And maybe some armor all as well. WD-40, I might have a shot in there, and we'll see how that goes. But either way, you will need something that you can put on your arrow to pull it out. Otherwise, if you're shooting lots of arrows, and this is what I found, if you're shooting, you know, you shoot a quiver, say 6, by the end of it, pulling the arrows out, you're wrecked. And then if you're trying to do another 6, then fatigue is set in, and then your bow's wandering all over the place. So if you really want to maximize your, I guess, practice, make it so you can just pull the arrow out easy, and then you can shoot more and feel less fatigued, and you'll get more out of it. Otherwise, you'll find that all your energy will be used on taking the arrows out. Anyways, let's have a shot, and I'll show you what it's like. In case you're wondering, no, the arrow did not pass through. There is nothing on this arrow. It's dry, just with a fill point. We'll see how hard it is to get out. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's really hard. Oh, that's well and truly in there. Some people say you can twist it as well, but it really doesn't want to come out in a hurry. And that was an easier one. I'll do it again, except I'll shoot somewhere that hasn't been shot before. And pass through. Oh, it's jammed in there. Alright. I'm going to get this one out, then I'll try some soap, see if that makes it easier, which I actually found soap is the best to rub on this. I'll try some WD-40 and Armor All. I'm just using things that I've got in the shed. I know you can get other stuff out there designed for this, but not everybody has that, and or they think about to order it when they're getting one of these. So. This is what I was talking about. I'm gonna have to do the old sword and the stone trick, I think. Well, that was hard, but not as hard as the other ones have been. It's definitely harder than the soap. Just put a tiny bit on. It's actually quite a lot. Maybe in the same hole. Wow, that came through. But I reckon it's because I hit the same hole as the other one before. So that's what's gone through. But if it hasn't, then clearly the Armor All lubed it more to go in. That's actually still hard to pull out. 2 broadheads. Normally I shoot a slick trick Magnum or just a regular slick trick. I'm not going to shoot that in because I go hunting with them. They're my hunting arrows. But what I am going to shoot is the these cheapy eBay 4 blades. I've seen other brands that they're called Sanfords and that as well, but they shoot nearly identical to a slick trick Magnum. That's why I use them. There's chunks out of the side of this one. That's why I'm not afraid to smash it into this. I've shot heaps of rabbits and stuff with these, and they actually fly really well. So if you want a budget 4-blade head, this is good, but don't expect it to last too long. And here we've got a 2-blade edge broadhead, 100 grain. They're both 100 grain. Well, this is what happens with 2 and 4 blade. 2 blade, they say you get better penetration because there's obviously less friction stopping the broadhead going in like a 4 blade would. So you can see here, 2 blades come out the back. It's got a chunk of rubber on it, so I know I can just unscrew that and pull it out. But the 4 blade, I'm hoping that'll just come straight back. Let's not unscrew this and see what happens. Be careful when you're pulling out too that you don't cut your hand. There we go. That was hard, but that seems to be okay. The target healed sort of alright. Actually, it did on the back, that's where it came out. Healed pretty good. This is going to be interesting. You can actually see that good big cross where it went in. That's what it's going to be doing to an animal. Oh, there we go. Oh, that wasn't as bad. Some guts have come out with it. It's definitely thinner stuff than what the outside is made from, this little stuff here. It's definitely a lot more of a bigger wound channel as such compared to the 2 blade. Alright guys, just going to end the video there. But there you go, that's a look at the Fastgo Target, in the Dice Fastgo Target from Archery Supplies. If you want one of these, I'll put a link in the description below. Again, no affiliation with Archery Supplies at all. Just thought that if someone was looking at getting one and wanted a target, then this is a good option for you. I think it's about 120 bucks delivered, which is really affordable too. Some of these things can be so expensive. And as you can see, I shot it a fair bit. And just how much you can handle. I mean, the broadhead's going in with the fill points as well, and with some sort of lube on the arrow to pull it out too, and soap worked best for me. These arrows are about 450 grains, I think, all up. Let's see, 100 grade field points, cut from a 29-inch draw anyway. So, that's it. I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and if you want more of these videos, let us know. Put a comment in the description below, and yeah, we'll try and put more together. Maybe a few more hints and tips, or whatever whatever gear we've got. Yeah, and some of the reasons why me and Scott use the gear that we do. Anyway, leave it there. Be safe, everybody. Hopefully we can get out in the bush soon and yeah, get some animals on the ground, get some good footage. There's just a lot going on lately and we have been able to do that. But yeah, anyway, be safe, talk to you soon, and yeah, see you next time. Hooroo!